On the morning of the 21st of June, 1582, Japan stood on the edge of transformation. Inside Honnō-ji Temple, in the heart of Kyoto, Oda Nobunaga, the most powerful daimyo in the country, was surrounded. His enemies? Not the mighty Takeda, not the remnants of the defeated Imagawa. No, it was his own ally, his own general, Akechi Mitsuhide. Nobunaga had come to Kyoto unguarded, believing himself invincible. After all, by this point, he had crushed nearly every major rival in Japan. He had broken the back of the warrior monks at Mount Hiei, driven the Takeda clan into ruin, and watched other daimyos either fall or kneel. And then, just as he was preparing to march west and destroy the last remaining opposition, he was betrayed. Mitsuhide had been a trusted retainer, known as intelligent, composed, and loyal. But behind the bowing and silence, something had been festering. Nobunaga was brilliant, but cruel. He humiliated Mitsuhide publicly, confiscated his lands, and ignored his counsel. Some say it was personal. Others believe Mitsuhide saw Nobunaga as a tyrant, a man too brutal to be allowed to rule. In a move no one predicted, Mitsuhide turned his forces around and marched straight to Kyoto. As Nobunaga rested at Honnō-ji with only a small guard, Mitsuhide surrounded the temple and lit the sky with fire. Realizing escape was impossible, Nobunaga gathered his men and prepared for death. He ordered the temple to be set ablaze so his body could not be found. And then, as smoke swallowed the sky, the man who nearly unified Japan took his own life. It was supposed to be a new era under Mitsuhide, but it lasted only 13 days. Toyotomi Hideyoshi, one of Nobunaga's fiercest generals, was deep in a campaign against the Mori clan when he heard the news. In a brilliant forced march covering over 200 kilometers, in less than 10 days, Hideyoshi abandoned his campaign and returned to avenge his master. He crushed Mitsuhide at the Battle of Yamazaki. The betrayer fled and was later killed, either by peasants or pursuing samurai. His head was never found. Just like that, Mitsuhide vanished from power and from history, a man remembered only for his betrayal. But the damage was done. The unification of Japan was delayed. The power vacuum Nobunaga left behind sparked years of war. And while Hideyoshi would continue Nobunaga's vision, the world would always wonder, what would Japan have looked like if Nobunaga had lived? Akechi Mitsuhide's betrayal was not just a moment of treason. It was the ignition of a new chapter in Japanese history, one written in fire, ambition, and the ashes of trust.